Dave Daly with SilvertonStrong.com. We're here tonight at Max Place in downtown Silverton. Had the honor of listening this evening to Roy Rogers, Grammy-nominated. Roy, thank you so much for coming this evening. Welcome to Silverton. Hopefully this crowd, you packed the house. Coming here to Oregon, what are your thoughts coming from California?
You know, I just love coming to Silverton because, I mean, I haven't been here in a long time. I've been to Bend, and I'm on my way to this festival tomorrow in Bend, which is what prompted the trip. But, like, you know, Glenn put together this gig, and it was so much fun coming to Silverton. I can't tell you, I met people that had longtime fans of mine who live close in proximity here. And some new fans, of course, but it's fun to play a place like this because the energy is so great.
Wow.
It's so great, and people are just up. And, you know, at this stage of the game, I've been doing this a long time. You put it out there, it's great to receive it back. And everybody here was so great. So I can't thank you enough, man. I thank you.
Well, it's an honor to have you. And is there a person in your life, if we have young audiences watching this interview, that inspired you in music?
Oh, so many. So many. You know, when I first started, I was a little rock and roller. I mean, I was in a band in the early 60s as a young teenager wearing gold lame jackets, man, and doing steps and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And, but I got into the blues real early on. I mean, for me, you know, when I was coming up, it was like about, for me anyway, Howlin' Wolf, Muddy Waters, Bo Diddley, Chuck Berry. Those were the guys, and I wanted to see those guys. And I got to see most of them.
Wow.
But then I got into Delta blues specifically. And so me being a slide guy, I really got into the folk thing, and I used weird tunings in my guitar and all that stuff.
I love it.
Slide guitar. And that is, you know, after playing for so many years, it became my voice.
Wow.
So that's really why I explored slide guitar in particular. But I wanted to play like B.B. King, like all the young guitar players when I was coming up. I mean, and then lo and behold, years later, I opened up numerous shows for BB. I knew BB and got to record with him.
So exciting.
It's fun. I have much to be thankful for.
So, talking about your past to this new album, what inspired you about this new album, and where can our audiences get it?
Well, you know, records are like children, I say. I mean, you know, I make records when I have something to say. Seriously. If I worked on this particular record, Into the Wild Blue, I worked on this record for close to a year on the songs and just perfecting them and making them the best they could be. One of the songs is to my brother who passed away last year, and I dedicated it to him. The record's dedicated to him.
Wonderful.
But it's really you know, I'm an eclectic guy. I'm not traditional. It comes out bluesy, but it's not necessarily traditional blues.
Yeah.
And I like that. You're always looking for new ways to express yourself, and this album really presents that. At this stage of the game, you know, people sometimes ask me, well, Roy, what's your favorite record? I said, well, it better be my last one that I just made, or I shouldn't have made it.
Yeah.
I mean, really, there's no favorite. I mean, records reflect a certain time in your life, and that's the way that should be.
Wow.
It's like, so I'm very, very happy. The band's cooking. I have a few special guests. Carlos Reyes plays violin and stringed harp on it.
Oh, wonderful.
Some really cool stuff. So check it out.
I love how you make these instruments create a sound that you don't hear before. And you look at the instrument, but you get out of them such amazingly beautiful harmonies. It's really, does that come from practice, or you're thinking intuitively, or do you hear them before you play them?
I've been doing this for so long. I can't say I practice. My practicing is within the framework of either rearranging the song or writing a song.
Wow.
But I can't say I really practice per se. Maybe I should, because you can always get better.
Yeah.
You never, like, if you ever feel like you've reached the pinnacle, then you better give it up.
Yeah,
You'll
true.
never do that, of course. You always have to reach for something. And it's true until the day you die. And so that's the way I feel about it. But I'm fortunate to have a style, I suppose, that people recognize.
Yeah.
It really is about the feeling. John Lee Hooker said it best, man. Music is about a feeling, and it's getting that feeling across, and it's really wonderful to be able to communicate that and get it back at you.
Yeah.
It comes back in droves, and that's the. See, I have to go back, to your influences and all of that. That's the music that inspired me.
Yeah.
That's what I strive to do.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys or the listener to make that judge. I just have to play it. I'm a player. And to me, if I didn't play it, I'd probably go nuts. I'd probably go crazy. So it's really, though, but it's a blessing. I mean, I take it very seriously, although I don't take myself too seriously.
Yeah.
Can't in this business. That's a death knell in the music business.
Well, you're going to play in front of thousands tomorrow. We had you in a quaint, fun, packed venue tonight. So thank you. So personal, so connected. We just loved it.
Pleasure to do it.
And what'd you like to say to Glenn, your host here tonight?
I thank Glenn for putting this gig together. It was great to come and play this venue in Silverton. The people were just wonderful, really wonderful. And, I know Glenn was excited about the gig, and I'm glad it worked out well for him, really. So we'll do it again when we can.
You betcha. Thanks again. Travel safe.
Thank you.
And, again, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And our website for the CD?
Roy-Rogers.com.
Okay.
Roy-Rogers.com.
All right. We'll put it on screen.
For all you people that maybe know the cowboy Roy Rogers, I'm the real Roy Rogers.
That's right.
Anyway, we'll leave that at
Alive
that.
and kicking, right? All right. For more great stories here in Silverton, visit silvertonstrong.com. Thank you.